The rules are clear, Dr. Murphy. We have to let you go. I'm so sorry. You're terminated.
What? I don't understand. Quinn's mouth fell open.
I'm sorry, Quinn, said Dr. Crawford. The Bernstein family decided to sue, which will be very expensive for the hospital. Proper procedures dictate that you be suspended pending an investigation of Mr. Bernstein's death, since there has been a lawsuit. Being that this is your second suspension, the legal department has found it too big of a risk to have you on our staff anymore.
I don't believe this. This can't be happening. Quinn's eyes brimmed with tears. She had given up an entire life in London to take this job at the Roosevelt Hospital. You know, that first suspension was bogus, Dean, she cried. You said so yourself. Don't I have a say? Can't I even defend myself? Dr. Crawford sighed.
You can try, he answered, but that would be very costly for you. The legal fees would soon mount into the tens of thousands of dollars, and then, even after you've spent all that money, you might not prevail.
I don't have that kind of money, said Quinn, tears rolling down her face. I suppose I'll collect my things and go.
You're fine, Dr. Quinn. This is an unfortunate turn of events, but I'd be pleased to be a reference for you.
Quinn smiled weakly at Dr. Crawford. She was angry that he wasn't sticking up for her more. If he, as her supervising physician, thought the first suspension was illegitimate, couldn't he have had it erased from her record? Quinn was also angry at the administration for not standing behind her. She was also ashamed and scared to lose her job, wondering what her fiancé Fred would say, and how she would support the children, Sammy and Denny. Fred was a wealthy CEO, so it would certainly be possible for Quinn to not work if she didn't want to. There was only one problem, though. Quinn and Fred's engagement was not a real engagement. When Quinn finally was alone in her car, she broke, and her shoulders heaved with sobs. She wasn't sure where to go or what to do, but she knew that the first person she needed to talk to about this was Fred. She pulled the visor mirror down, wiped her eyes, and headed to RexCorp. Quinn shook nervously as she rode in the elevator up to the top floor of RexCorp's North American headquarters. She was on her way to see Fred. He wasn't expecting her, and she would be giving him the bad news. In the middle of the floor was Lance's desk. Lance noticed Quinn standing there and greeted her. "Quinn, how's the almost Mrs. Smith today?" he asked enthusiastically. "Is he in?" Quinn avoided Lance's question with another question. She wasn't ready to lie and say she was fine. "It's important." "Oh, sure, one moment." Lance looked on his computer screen. "You're in luck. Looks like he's in with the South American affiliates right now. It'll be fine. Come with me." Quinn followed Lance down the hallway, admiring the floor tiles as her heels clicked against them. "Aha, here we are. Make yourself at home. Fred will join you momentarily." Lance pushed open a large set of double doors, revealing Fred's massive office. It was the most impressive office Quinn had ever seen. "Wow," she said, awestruck, as she sat down on a couch. Back when she was still Jenny Monroe, the Monroe family had a fortune. She sighed at the memory of happier days that seemed so far away. They'd lost everything. "Quinn," said Fred, entering the office and shutting the doors behind him. "Your face. Have you been crying?" The fact that Fred noticed this made Quinn burst into tears all over again. When Fred sat down next to her and held her, she told Fred everything. About the Bernstein family suing, about the suspension and the inquiry, And worst of all, about the fact that she'd just been let go from Roosevelt Hospital.
I don't know what I'm going to do, Fred,
she cried.
Hi, I am Quinn. Want to know my battle? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of A Mother's Battle now.